Boom. Keep him coming. The crew spotted some uniforms around here.
What's going on, everyone? Bobbybarks here, and welcome to this Group H matchup between Niger and Lebanon. And straight away here, I'm not quite sure what's going on, but Diaryforjane has got behind our 1-2 shoot aka Mad Viking and has got the first execution of the game. Not sure what Mad Viking was doing. He seemed to take an eternity to get to the spawn, and Jane took full advantage. And lots of action going off around the ambulance. Looks like Jane managed to get the headshot followed up by the body shot. Playing with a semi. Seems our 1-2 shoots also playing with a semi. Got a nice headshot there, and oh my god, got downed. Jane managing to avoid the second shot and take a 3 spawn lead here. Now, I saw Mad Viking, well, we saw Mad Viking get absolutely obliterated by Brazil. I really thought they'd be putting up a better fight in this World Cup. Was that 2 shots? That didn't look like a registered headshot, but it must have been. As our 1-2 shoot gets his first kill of the game. Jane ducking and weaving, trying to find the right angle. Manages to get 2 shots in Viking, but he has backed off and managed to heal up. Oh, aim down glitch. Jane is healing up. Not really seeing much action here. It's very slow pace. We've had 5 minutes so far. We've only had 4 kills. 3 body shots there from our 1-2 shoot, and he's pulled it back to within 1 spawn. He's managed to get 2 kills in a row. And Diaryforjane making her way through the convenience stores, trying to find the right angle here. Can't quite land the correct shot. The move round, and did get a headshot, but great play from our 1-2 shoot, who was waiting for Jane to come through, and the scores are level. We're about to hit the halfway mark, and we've still only had 6 kills. Very, very slow game between these two. Don't think I've seen any throwables yet either, so I don't know if they've agreed to something between them. Maybe why it's a bit slow. Both players trying to get the right shots off. And 1-2 shoot. It's going to take the lead actually for the first time in this game. I did obviously say in the previous game and earlier in this game that we've been surprised by his play, because we know he's a better player than that. Starting to come into his own a little bit in this one. I don't know much about Jane. Making the way around. And a little bit of lag there, I have to say, on Viking's part. Managed to sneak her down there without... Not really... Shouldn't have really got it, to be fair, but these things happen in the world of TLOU. Jane coming around, trying to find those shots, and gets 3 nice body shots. And the scores are level again. We've only got 5 minutes left, just a little over 5 minutes. Lots of corner shooting again and using cover, and oh, great play from our 1-2 shoot. I think he must have got a headshot and a body shot in quick succession there. Both players playing very patiently. That was a headshot by Jane. She's going to run in and gets a body shot, but both players downing each other again. Oh, aim down glitch this time from Jane, and in the same position that Viking was when he got his aim down glitch. I wonder if it's certain points of the map that make you get these glitches. Takes a headshot. She's not healing up. She's not, yeah, she has got a first aid kit. I was beginning to wonder why she wasn't going to heal up there. Lots of corner shooting again. It's not really entertainment, I have to say. I know they're both trying to play with a bit of skill, to be fair to them, but it is not really entertaining. This is why I've never banned throwables in these tournaments.
One eternity later.
Here we go. I don't know how much time has passed since that last exchange, but we I don't really know what happened there with the white plum, but it seemed it benefited Diaryforjane more than it did our 1-2 shoot. And it's 13-13, we've got 30 seconds left here. Whoever gets this next kill will probably win the game. 2 shots landed from Jane. I'm not sure where she's going. She seems to just stand up and come out in the open there, and our 1-2 shoot has taken full advantage and has taken the win.
Let's head back to camp.
Lebanon beating Niger. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.
Watch your asses.
Welcome,
Report
ladies
show
and
hunters are in the
gentlemen,
area.
to the World Cup. This is a 1v1 match featuring Diary of Jane of Niger against PedroBeurger of Brazil. We will be calling them Jane and Pedro. Jane spotting Pedro early, putting a couple body rounds in.
Look alive!
Pedro rocking a semi to counter that burst.
Fire! Watch yourself!
He's gonna have to be pretty good with that semi to get this down, I think. Yeah. I have a feeling that, yeah, there it is. Immediate switch. Yeah, the problem is when you're going up against a high-level burst player, it's really difficult to play against them with anything else other than another burst or maybe a variable rifle. You've really got to be on point with that semi. Pedro just catching Diary out of the corner of his eye there. Jane being patient, not rushing in. And as soon as I say that, Jane gets impatient and rushes in and pays for it. PedroBeurger catching Jane with his or her pants. Pedro healing. Jane. And an excellent one burst to counter that strategy. I think Jane is going to have to be pretty careful here about the burst game of Pedro.
I can't see! Right there!
Find its mark. We've evened up the score. Seems like both players have a lot of accuracy with their burst rifle. Looks like it's going to be an intense match. Jane playing with fire here, just poking out constantly. Pedro puts a couple in. Looked like he was going to move in there. Looked like he's faking that. Oh, I thought he got the down there. He didn't. But then he gets it down through the van. That was really smart. See how he aimed down slightly? That was just enough to catch Jane. I don't know what Jane must have been healing or something. Sticking up just a little bit. Pedro apparently has no map awareness.
He's down.
Pedro got his health back and put Jane down again. Jane's going to have to respect Pedro's burst rifle a little bit more if Jane's going to pull something off. Pedro up by 2. 9.5 minute mark here. We're at a standoff.
Smoke out!
Nigerian Brazilian standoff. Smoke finds the mark. Gets there in time for the shiv. So we got a 1 point gap now.
He's down.
Pedro not doing proper scans. Not showing that awareness. If he keeps this up, this is going to cost him the match for sure. Map awareness is not something you can afford to mess with. When it comes to
Let's
these
smoke
1v1s.
him out.
Misses. Goes up top. Oh, and he finds him. Jane tried to throw a molly, assuming he'd come in the door, and he came up from up top. So the tie's broken now. Pedro's back up by 1. Oh, Pedro, that's unfortunate. Pedro had the jump on him, and then instead of actually committing to that hard scope, which I think would have worked, he backed down and popped up again right at the same time that Jane put some rounds in.
Look alive!
So we have Snooze Fest on the corners of both of these entranceways. Yep, here we go. They're gonna wait. Now here's the thing. This may be boring to watch, but this is high-level gameplay here. They're waiting for one of them to make a mistake. They're waiting for one of them to get impatient. They're waiting for the other person. See how he did that? He baited him in. He's doing these squirrely moves, trying to time when the other person's coming out. This is high-level stuff. That wasn't a high-level move there. That was a mistake.
Hey, right there!
He was the first one to make it.
Get down!
Will Pedro pull this off? Yes. Yes, Pedro will pull this off. Diary of Jane is getting too aggressive. He needs to respect the burst rifle game a little bit more. So you can see that ripple there. Pedro's still over there. Molly in.
Over there.
Ah, it's unfortunate to hit the corner. Pedro catches some shots.
Firefly, watch yourself!
Hit the edge. Lots of crafting here. I'm not seeing... Wasn't seeing Jane move in. Did see the smoke. Alright, Jane's going back to a box. Pedro's advancing hard. Jane sees that.
Look, Firefly!
Here we go. Face off in the corner again.
One less straggler to worry about!
Oh, Jane charging in. This time aggression paid off. Puts Pedro down before he has any idea what's going on whatsoever.
Firefly, watch yourself!
Jane getting tagged. Getting a little cocky around the corners. Pedro going a long way around. Jane spots it. Gotta be careful with these windows. See right there, your head sticks up sometimes, you don't realize it. If that was 2 bullets instead of 1, he would have been put down. Now, I'm not seeing the recognition on Jane's part to see when Pedro's going in the backpack. Look at this, he's going in constantly. This is going to be a huge disadvantage for Jane. Smoke to the left, and Jane goes left. Excellent prediction by Pedro. Throwing the smoke, knowing that Jane would see the smoke, and think it's coming for the door, and head the other way, right into it, unknowingly. Excellent move by Pedro. Just outthinking Jane there. Jane at the barrier. That's a dangerous place. You got to stay on the one side, otherwise your head peeks up. Pedro's lining up there. See how he's trying to center his screen? had enough of that. He's not going to play this game with Jane. He seems to be doing better on these close encounters. Almost took Jane down. Jane heals. And we're back at the corners again. Pedro behind. Oh, Pedro's poking out too. There we go. So they're trying to time this here. Oh, Jane put some rounds in. See, this is the patient part where you don't... Oh, you gotta smoke. And Pedro, headshots. Puts down Jane. That plan backfired completely. So Jane did all the right things there, I think. Jane was patient, didn't run in after getting those first few shots. Threw the smoke when they needed to get flushed, when Pedro needed to be flushed out. Just unfortunately, he ran out and didn't have his gun up in time, and Pedro put him down. I don't know about corner shooting around this door. He's asking for trouble. There it is. Yeah, you don't have the sight you think you have. People can see it come out a little sooner than you think you can see them. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Right in his face. One burst down, one burst out. 11-13. Jane's down by 2. We have less than a minute to go. Jane's really going to have to work at this to pull this off. Better hope aggression pays out. There's smoke. Oh, firing frenzy. Jane comes out on top. Just spamming those bullets to get the execution. Okay, we got time for one more down here. It looks like Jane's going to try to tie this up. Pedro being honorable, giving up the location. Jane moving in. Pedro taking refuge back behind the garbage truck. Oh, a headshot. Landed there. Jane's running out. Smoke's in. Oh no! Pedro catches Jane to end the match. Great job by both players. It seems that PedroBeurger of Brazil will be moving forward to the next round. Good job, everyone. I am Matt Potts. See you in the next one.